When I first saw this video, I was seething. I don't know, and nobody stepped in to do what the kids had going on fight. Like, we next story, she had no business in them apartments anyway. F y'all, and the laughing emojis, because clearly it was funny. My question to this man would be, what if it were your child? What if I'm
I'm going to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Barak HaKadosh, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Alright? And do a lesson on the woman belongs to the man. Alright? The woman belongs to the man. This is Proverbs 30, verse 18 when I'm started. Alright. There'll be three things which are too wonderful for me, yet four which I know not. The way of an eagle in the air, the way of a serpent upon a rock, the way of a ship in the midst of the sea, and the way of a man with a maid. Alright? So it just letting you know you ain't gonna always understand the way of a man and his maid, you know, a man and his woman. Alright? Some things you just gotta step back and let it be. Because on that video, we don't know what that woman did to that man. Alright? You know, we seen that man looking like somebody that just had too much, and you know, he was just coming out with, you know, all the rage and stuff he been building up for a long time. He let it loose on her. Alright? So we don't know what led to that, what caused that man to feel that way. So can't really judge it. Alright? This is Sirach 36:24. He that giveth a wife begets a possession, a help unlike unto him, and a pillar of rest. Alright? And then, you know, so pretty much the woman belongs to the man. Alright, when you possess some, you know, you pretty much are supposed to be allowed, you know, to do with it as you please. That's why women, you should try your best to, you know, to join to a good man, a man of the Lord, someone who's going to take care of you and protect you. Because Esau set up this kingdom backwards, and it got people misunderstanding life. You know what I'm saying? A man can do what he please with his woman, you know. The same way parents can do what they want with their kids, a man can do what he want with his woman. Alright? That's why women are supposed to pick good men. Okay? That is just the way it is. Alright? And you know, what it say? Where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled. Like, that's a verse that got two meanings, but the meaning I want to draw on to, like, if there's no one there to protect you, you know, that's what happens, you know. I mean, every now and then a woman needs someone around to protect them. Alright, and that's where you get Isaiah 13:12 is the verse, I believe. Alright. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Alright, the reason a man's gonna be so precious is because a man is gonna be a woman's protection during that times, alright? So that is what's gonna make a man so precious. That's why 7 women are gonna take hold of one man. Because a righteous man, a good man, is gonna protect, you know, the women that submit to him, alright? And look at him. So that was the purpose of that verse, alright? 7 women taking hold of one man for their hedge or protection, especially against all the bad things that's about to become on the earth now. You know, you gonna, if you're a lady, you're gonna want a man that's gonna fight for you, alright? A man that loves a woman is gonna fight for his woman, alright? long as she submits and does her part. Alright, now let's see what I want now. Okay, oh yeah, Micah 7, 9. Alright, it say, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and executes his judgment for me. And he will bring me forth to the light, and I should behold his righteousness. So everything that we're going through, you know, all this mistreatment about these women, Esau putting our woman on top of us, you know, that is because we sinned against the Lord. But the Lord is going to make everything right again. Alright, the 10th verse. Then she that is my enemy should see it, and shame should cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? My eyes shall behold her, now she should be trodden down as the mire of the street. And it's going to be a lot more things going on that's going to be a lot worse than what that man did to that woman. And there's going to be men who just going to stand by and watch just like they was watching. That's why if you ain't got a man of the Lord to protect you, things are going to get really, really bad, right? So that was pretty, you know, out there, but we don't know what that woman did to that man. You know, it's like getting half a story, and everybody reacting to half a story, alright? Alright, hey, this Proverbs 12:4. A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband, but she that makes a shame is a rottenness in his bones, alright? So, a woman, you know, that is good is something that is, you know, a man looks like valuable, like a crown, you know, something good, a virtuous woman. But a bad woman is just going to bring a man down. And we don't know what that woman did, right? And now, a righteous man, this is Ephesians. I'm going to start at the 25th verse and just read it down. Alright. I start up a little high. Alright. Alright. Ephesians, the 22nd verse. Wives, submit yourself unto your own husband as unto the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Mashiach is the head of the church, and he is the savior of the body. Therefore, as the church is subject unto Mashiach, so that the wives be to their own husband in everything. Husbands, love your wives, even as Mashiach also loved the church, and gave himself for it, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of the water by the word, that he might present it to himself a glorious church, not having a spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy and without blemish. So our men to love their wives. He say love their wives, so then you know you can have more than one, as their own bodies. And he that loves his wife loves himself. Alright? So if you love your wife, you love yourself. Alright? For no man yet hated his own flesh, but nourishes it and cherishes it, even as the Lord the church. So the way Yahushua loves the church, we are supposed to love our wives the same way. Nourish it and cherish it. For we are members of his body, of his flesh, and his bone. For this cause should a man leave his father and mother, and should be joined unto his wife, and they two should be one flesh. Alright? So pretty much, you know, your wife is supposed to become part of you. You love yourself. You don't beat down on yourself, so you ain't supposed to you know, do anything that hurts your wife. But the wife gotta do her part. She gotta submit herself unto her husband. Alright? So if the woman does her part, the man does his part. Alright? And let's get Genesis 3rd chapter, 16th verse. Alright. To the woman I said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrows and thy conception, and in sorrow thou shalt bring forth children. and that desire should be to thy husband, and he should rule over thee. So the man is supposed to be in charge of the woman, right? The woman belongs to the man. And when that's out of order, you get things like Proverbs 21:9. Alright? It is better to dwell in the corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house. So it's better to be up on the roof in a corner than to be in the house, a big mansion with a woman that's just acting a fool. And in the end, I'm gonna put this video that I got out of GMS Watchmen page. I'll put the link to the video on, and it shows what happens when you're living with, you having to deal with or live with a wild woman. Alright, it's not something you want to have to deal with, out of control woman. And the wife is supposed to submit herself unto her husband. Alright, and when she does it, the man is supposed to protect her like you protect your own flesh. And that is also why a woman is supposed to be with a man of the Lord and not just pick anybody. Alright, you're supposed to pick a man of the Lord to be your husband, because a man of the Lord is going to look out for you and protect you. Alright, these worldly people, ain't no telling what you're going to get from them. Alright, and like I said, that situation on the first video I showed, we don't know what happened. So it ain't too much we can say or do about it, because we don't know the situation. We don't know what happened. So with that, Shalom.